Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today I'm reviewing the song Wolf by Highly Suspect. You know, Highly Suspect is a band that I really like a lot. But with that said, I haven't really heard much from this album. So actually really excited to get into it. Honestly, I can say the one song I've heard from this album so far is My Name is Human, which I actually really love that song. So this comes as a request. As always, if you would like to request something, please leave a comment down below. Real excited, guys. I've mentioned before that Highly Suspect has quickly become one of my favorite bands. Not even just bands that I've heard on this channel, just one of my favorite bands in general. I love the music that they put out. I love kind of their versatility. The last song we heard by them was The Breaking Point, which I think came off of an unreleased album because I couldn't find it anywhere on Spotify, unfortunately. But that song Breaking Point was fantastic. So it's interesting to see their musical journey, and I'm really excited to listen to this one here because, like I said, off an album where I really haven't heard anything. So anyway, let's listen.
You think you know me, I wish I did too. Cause everything's changing, and I am changing too. This shit is real, and it's hard to look back. But it's harder to move on. Yeah, funny, it's a good time for a timeless song. I gave you my heart, baby, I was born to rock, and now I gotta roll. I'm moving on, I gotta let go. Yeah, 'cause baby, I was born to rock, and now I gotta roll. Pretends the way I do. It's so hard to hear the truth. You got your reasons, so do I like to dream, 'cause dreams don't lie. I'll play along like nothing's wrong. Maybe I love you, but the moon is blue. Do you remember when we were young? Imagination filled our lives. Wolf, don't make a helpless move. You see me and I see you. So play along like nothing's wrong. Baby, I
Damn, I was not expecting that. That was great. That was cool. Man, I like that one a lot. I wasn't expecting that like 2-minute guitar solo at the end, but damn, am I glad they put it in. Because that rocked out. That to me, the song was good, and to me, that last instrumental part really elevated it to great. So man, I really enjoyed that. Let's break it down like we always do. Let's start with those lyrics. So verse 1, you think you know me, I wish I did too, because everything's changing and I'm changing too. It's not a question, this shit is real, and it's hard to look back, but it's harder to move on. Funny, it's a good time for a timeless song. So it sounds like a person struggling with their identity, maybe through fame, as his band is coming up. You think you know me, I wish I did too. I wish I knew myself, but I'm currently going through changes, so I'm not sure who I am right now. It's not a question, this shit is real, and it's hard to look back, but it's harder to move on. I like that. It is, when you have a tragic past or when something bad happens to you, it is definitely hard to kind of look back on that and think about that and have to sort of relive it. But it's even harder to move on from it and not let it continue to affect your life, basically. Funny, it's a good time for a timeless song. I gave you my heart, I gave you my soul. Yeah, but baby, I was born to rock and now I gotta roll. I'm moving on, yeah, I gotta let go. Yeah, because baby, I was born to rock and now I gotta roll. I love that line. It's just simplistic while conveying a lot. But it sounds like a broken relationship, right? He's looking back and he was born to kind of rock and have fun and have a great time. But now this relationship is over. Now he's got to move on. He's got to roll. He's got to move on to other things. So, wow. I love that. I love verse 3. Really strong there. No one pretends the way I do. It's so hard to hear the truth. You've got your reasons, so do I. I like to dream because dreams don't lie. Yeah. So, and that seems like a stab at the partner, right? I like to dreams because my dreams ain't gonna lie to me like you were. But I'll play along like nothing's wrong, baby. I love you, but the moon is blue. Do you remember we were young, imagination filled our lungs. Wolf, don't make a helpless move. You see me and I see you. So to me, the girlfriend or whoever is the wolf, right? Almost like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolf, don't make a helpless move. So don't pretend like you're helpless. I know you're really a wolf. I know you're really out to get me. That's what he's saying. You see me and I see you. Let's cut through the BS. We all know what's going down here, right? So play along like nothing's wrong. Baby, I love you, but the moon is blue. Let's play along. Oh, until I'm gone. Is it in my head? Sometimes I wish that it was. So, to me, it definitely sounds like a broken relationship that he's very much longing to move on from, and that he is actually working towards getting over, but it's difficult. So I think lyrically, this one was pretty fun. There were a few lines in there that made me smile, and it's just a good, well-written sort of breakup song. I give it 2 thumbs up. As far as the instrumentation goes, I really like that as well. That sort of softer guitar part, the softer instrumentation throughout the song was nice, but I really like when they pick it up here and there. I think between at the start of verse 2 they picked it up a little bit, but then kind of went back down to that more subdued tone. Some nice guitar parts in between verse 3 and 4. I remember that. Love the chorus. The chorus is really when they start to pick it up. I'll play along like nothing's wrong. Baby, I love you, but the moon is blue. That's when the intensity really started to reach its peak, I think, and the instrumentation did a really good job of conveying that as well. And then it kind of peaked and valleyed. And then until after verse 6, that last 2 minutes with that guitar solo, that instrumentation break there was just fantastic. And I think that really, again, elevated the song from good to great for me, because that guitar solo was very good and just very bluesy, and really fit with the style and the mood of the song, which I liked as well. Johnny always sounds great on vocals. He has a good way of singing a little bit on the softer side, the more remorseful, morose side, and then kind of picking it up, sort of screaming here and there, and just really getting intense with his voice. He does a good job of balancing that here in this song. So I think vocally, instrumentally, I give it 2 thumbs up. I thought it was great. And then as far as replay value goes, yeah, this one's going on the playlist. I don't know if I'm going to listen to it as much as I listen to some other Highly Suspect songs that are a little bit more upbeat, or at least a little bit more intense from the get-go. But even the guitar solo alone is going to bring me back to the song, not to mention the other great parts of the song, the singing, some of those other instrumental breaks in there. I think it's a very solid song. I think it's going to get its rotation in my playlist. I give it 2 thumbs up all across the board. I thought it was great. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for the request. Really enjoyed this one. I have a few more requests for Highly Suspect. I don't get as many requests for them as I used to. I think people realize I've heard a lot of their stuff at this point, which is fine. But, you know, you will be seeing them again on the channel. I do have a couple of requests still left to go. So, anyway, if you have more Highly Suspect you'd like me to listen to, I'd be happy to. Just leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, you can definitely find them on my Spotify playlist. It's down in the description below. It's got every single song I listen to on this channel, except for the Breaking Point by Highly Suspect, because it's not on Spotify, unfortunately. But everything else is there. If you want to support me, just consider doing all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. So that's it for me on this one, guys. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.